Good morning, everybody, and it is time to do lesson 122. Remember, we are working this week with the digraph OO. Okay, OO can say ooh like a monkey, which we're going to talk about tomorrow. But yesterday and today, we're talking about how sometimes the OO sound says ugh, like when you push something. Okay, that's how I remember the sound. OO is a tricky one. It's hard, and there's no really way around it. And I'm sorry about that, class. We just have to remember that OO has two different sounds. It can say ooh, or it can say ugh. Okay, let's go back to our lesson and see if we can get a little bit more practice with that ugh sound. Like a hook, or we talked about book and cook and crook and brook and all kinds of things. We also that ended in a k sound, a K sound. But there was also some that ended in other things like foot, foot. The is a OO. And in hood, like I need to put up my hood, hood has the sound in it. And we are going to practice today some of the other sounds, maybe. We'll see if we can find some different words that have that sound in it. Okay, so next to number 1, let's write the digraph that says ugh. That's the OO we've been working on. Last week's TH sound, the TH goes, TH technically makes 2 sounds too, remember? There's the one where you can put your hand on your throat and make it vibrate, like in feather, and then there's also, and your hand doesn't vibrate, like in Thursday, okay? So let's write the one that says like that. Now let's write the one that says like Thursday. Jump. All right, number 4, let's write the one that says shh. SH. Okay, number 5, we're going to write the digraph, which means 2 letters together that say k. CK together makes 1 k sound. The C says a k by itself, the K says a k by itself, and together they say k. That one is easy because all of them together make the, together and apart, they just make the same kind of sound. Okay, number 6, I want you to write the digraph, which is again 2 letters put together that say kwa, kwa. It's our best buddies, Q and U. Q and U always, 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 always go together. If you have a Q, you have to have a U. You have to. There's no words in the English language that have a Q by itself. You have to have Q and then U. They're best friends. You can have U by itself, but you can never, ever, ever have Q by yourself without a U sound too, okay? So, kwa. These are all different digraphs, 2 letters together to make a new sound or to make 1 sound together. All right, now we're going to talk about our vowels. Remember, our vowels are A, E, I, O, and U. And they can say a, I, or they can say their names, A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so let's talk about the 2 sounds that that can come from the letter A, okay? So A can say ah, or it can say A. We're gonna write a capital and a lowercase to remind us that it can make 2 sounds. Now let's talk about the vowel E. E can say eh, or it can say E. Number 9, let's talk about the vowel I. Now remember, whenever we say the sight word I, it's always a capital. When I write an I, it's a capital I. I is a word with 1 letter. But I can also say its name when it's saying, usually when it has another vowel coming after it, like ice cream or mice, ice, mice. I can say its name, or it can say eh. Now let's talk about the letter O. O can say aw, or it can say its name, O. And our last vowel is U. U can say or it can say its name, U. Very good. So see, we have 2 letters written on each of these lines. Okay, on line number 12, we've talked about this once before, or maybe even twice. I want you to write your initials, which means the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. We're putting them together. It doesn't make a sound together, but they are called your initials because it's the first letter of your first name and the first letter of your last name. So my name, Kaylani, starts with a K, and West starts with a W. So KW are my initials. It doesn't spell anything when I put them together, but KW becomes an important letter when I write it because then it's my initials. So I want you to write your initials on line number 12. Good work. Okay, let's read through this box of digraphs and let's circle all the sounds. K, sh, kwa, sh, Good job. Okay, let's flip it. Okay, we need to read these words and draw lines to the pictures that go with them. So let's blend. Ready? B, k, book. This is a book. Hook, hook. This is a hook. Hoof. And this is a foot. There we go. Good reading. Okay, in this box down here, I see a sight word, a sight word, and a sight word, and a sight word. Easy peasy. Read those sight words and sound out this one that has a digraph at the beginning. And read it to your mom or dad before you put your paper away. Good job. O is a weird kind of sound. And good job learning it. Tomorrow we're going to learn our song that goes with the monkey so we can learn the other sound that goes with like ooh, like a monkey. And it's a fun song about being a monkey. And we will do it for tomorrow and we will study that more again on Friday or Thursday, I'm sorry. So let's remember that there's 2 sounds, there's 2 O's, 2 sounds, right? First one can be and the second one can be ooh. 2 different sounds. Good job, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.